Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mommsenwasright and I'm continuing to cast games for you today. I'm going to make a marathon day out of this. Today is Monday. There's beautiful weather outside. The sun is shining. So what's better than sitting in my house and just casting Dota 2 games for you? This is another pap from the normal skill level and it has, an interesting result screen. It's about, I think, 50 minutes long, so I guess, as my series normal says, let's expect some rage quits and hopefully rampages. Let's get into the game. We have, on the rating side, Pinkamena. That's not how Pinkamena is written, sorry. DOA Keln 616, Igoran Gamer, and Dr. Sokolov. Didn't I just cast a game with Dr. Sokolov? Whatever. We have on the dice are Weetel 777, Ubi Valishi, Mio Cola, Pliffy, and Cocos 49. Well, let's see what we are going to get in regard to, heroes, etc. This is very interesting. We have a single draft. So what we can expect here is that a lot of these guys are not really going to play the heroes they normally like to play. So if you don't know, single draft basically means they get a choice of heroes, and it would be so nice if we could see what kind of heroes each player would have had to choose from. Okay, let's see. I already see that we have some very interesting heroes. I guess really some of them that those guys never play. Okay, let's see. We have on the Radiant side a Warlock, a Rubik, a Brewmaster, a Nyx, and a Viper. And on the Dire side we have, I have free camera, why am I following? No. And on the Dire side we have a Phantom Cancer, we have a Bristleback, a Lina, a Night Stalker, and a Medusa. Medusa is one of my favorite heroes. Really good carry if you know what you're doing, and I hope these guys know what they're doing. We have, again, because this is a low level pub, lots of boots first. We have 3 boots first, but we also have a lot of self, which is good because a lot of people like to skip self, which is bad because in low level games, especially if you're not that good, you're often getting harassed out of lane. In regards to lanes, we have Brewmaster and Viper bot, which is horrible. 2 carries, but that happens a lot. We have Nyx Assassin mid, which is okay, but if you're going mid as a Nyx Assassin, you really should, in this game, Viper should go mid. But, well, Bristleback hasn't bought anything yet. And the top lane, we have even more bad lanes. We have 2 supports, which is unnecessary. Please, you have oh god, Lina disconnected. You have 2 carries on the bot lane. What the point? But I guess very often that could be 2 friends that just said, hey, let's play together. Let's play 2 fun heroes. Okay. We have a Bristleback in the off lane for the Dire, which is good. It's a good off lane hero. Lina is okay. We have more disconnects. What's going on? Lina is back. Nyx disconnects. Viper disconnects. What? Okay, that didn't look like this was going to happen. Why is this game so long? If this 3 versus what? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, where did Brewmaster die? Wait, I have to go back for this. 4-1. So Brewmaster is on the bot lane and is tanking creeps and is taking Bristleback. Bristleback is not using his ability. Bristleback, use your quill spray. Yes, he kills him. That's 6 HP left, but why didn't he use Bristleback quill spray? Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, and the shit talking starts. We have Lina in the mid lane. Lina is a good mid laner, but there's nobody in the mid lane because the mid laners, the possible mid laners, both left the game for some reason. Bristleback is going back. He has a stout shield, and I guess Brewmaster didn't, so he died. Lina is already pressuring the tower. Mio Cola has a lot of stuff for going mid lane, but normally you could skip some of that for going for a bottle. On the top lane we now have a carry tri-lane, which doesn't make sense and shouldn't be pressured back at all by these two supports. Oh god. My god, really? And Nightstuck is just standing here. Don't you want to try to last it or to, you know, deny or something? And couldn't anybody of them just go mid or bot or something? I don't know. Okay. Lots of regeneration going on. That is all going to be cancelled because Rubik just pulled creep aggro. Mio Cola is unopposed in the mid lane, just hitting on the tower, slowly hitting on the tower, hitting on the tower all day. On the bot lane we have again the ward that again just standing there hitting edges, but this time Brewmaster, no, he's not going to win. And again he didn't use Brewmaster Quill Spray all the time. God, and he hit Bristleback. If you just, you know, if he was low, all he would have, oh, nice kill. Nightstalker goes down, but Nightstalker, what did Nightstalker do here? Oh, he tried to get Rubik. If he just would have turned around, you know, if Bristleback just would have turned around and he would have 16% damage reduction and used his Quill Spray, and he's rushing a Vitality Booster, what is he going to buy? I guess he thinks just Vitality Booster gives me HP at this skill level. Phantom Cancer is now bot, hitting creeps, auto-attacking to victory, and getting hit back by the creeps. You know, tanking creeps is bad. Oh god, he's tanking creeps. He's dying. No, he's not. These are basic skills you have to learn, you know. Tanking creeps is bad, and you should feel bad. Rubik knows what he's doing a little bit at least. He's buying boots, but still, he has a lot of money in the bank. Warlock also has, but didn't he has boots first? They have both a lot of gold. Buy something. On the other side we have Nightstalker, who died once, and we have a Medusa. Use your mana shield, or use yourself. I mean, you have 160, 40, 120. Oh god, she's taking a lot of damage. One of the weaknesses of Medusa, I'm a Medusa player, is that she has very low HP. She could really use a boost there, and she has really low speed. 290 is ridiculous. Yeah, sad. Okay, we have more disconnects. How is this game going on for another? What? Wait a minute, wasn't Viper disconnected? Why? How did Phantom Lancer? Oh, it's apparently there's microing going on. Ah, this is so sad. This is such a funny game, and yet everybody's disconnecting. This is so sad. Everybody's disconnecting. Don't even know if I should upload this, but I'm going to upload this because I'm having fun. So if I'm having fun, you should have fun too. Nice save by Rubik, but why are they going in more? Again, Medusa not knowing how Mystic Snake works. If you don't know, the point of Mystic Snake is that it does more damage the more it jumps. And so it does most damage to the last target. So you should aim for creep or not use it at all. So especially at the beginning you have not a lot of mana regen on Medusa, which is sad. And Medusa could be such a good hero. I tell you, if they buff her a little bit more, she will be such a good hero. But look at this, minus 10 damage because of Split Shot. Split Shot has been buffed, but it's not worth it to use it on level 1. Still not worth it, because you don't hit enough targets. Okay, Ruby running around in the jungle. Got his energy booster first. Not worth it. And Lina is just hanging around in the mid lane. Ooh, no, she didn't use it. And pressuring the tower. Slowly pressuring the tower. She has 1,500 gold, didn't buy anything. And Weetil77 has his boots finished, treads finished. And Bristleback still has his Vitality Booster and his Stout Shield and is pressuring the creep wave because there are no heroes left because 3 heroes have disconnected. Sad. and Bristleback is never using Bristleback. You should press this button all the time. Press, 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 press. If you're not losing, of course, using legacy keys, you should use Quill Spray so often it's ridiculous, because for every stack you get more damage. And later on, when you have Warpath, you even get more movement speed, which is why it's so good to play with Bristleback and so hard to chase him, because his Bristleback will activate, give you Quill Sprays, and he has a lot of damage reduction from behind, but that isn't going to help him against towers, so he's tanking the tower, but he has 1000 HP, so why shouldn't he? On the bot lane, we have Phantom Lancer doing what Phantom Lancer does. He is skilling Spirit Lance, which makes no sense because there are no enemies. A Viper goes down to Night Stalker, which makes sense because Viper is being microed by the enemy team. Rubik has Hurricane Booch, which is nice. Oh god, in this low level game, Bristleback with a Vanguard shouldn't be killable at all. Problem is, of course, oh god, except of course if he goes one-on-one with the golem. Oh man, and he has no boots. That's a big problem. He has no boots. Bad. That's bad. Yes, get the 100 gold, but he has no mana, And the top lane Night Stalker kills Rubik, but pays a lot for that in terms of, yes, there is last hitting going on. Nice. What is Warlock doing here? What did he chase? Yeah, he tried to kill Bristleback with his Shadow Word, but Bristleback is going to survive. He used Quill Spray basically because he instinctively knew that you get quicker when using Quill Spray, but sadly you only get that when you're using Warpath and he's not level 6 yet. That's when you cast a spell, you basically get bonus damage and movement speed. On the bot lane, Phantom Cancer does what Phantom Cancer does, which is pushing the lane and trying to destroy towers, but he isn't yet able to spawn enough illusions to do that. Has Juxtapose only on level 1. Now this game is getting quite boring. It's so sad. Games like these are so sad. Beginners tanking creeps. Oh, yes. No. Lift but no follow-up. I mean, nice. This is what you always saw back in Dota 1. So one guy microing all the the people that have disconnected. But this is going to be so nice for Bristleback. He has a Vanguard. Use the stun. Use the stun. Oh, he's going to get so many kills. He's going to get. Why don't you use Quill Spray? Okay, now use now. Oh no. Now he can do it. Now I can use Quill Spray. Why doesn't he use Quill Spray? And Night Stalker is going in, but he's going down. What? Why did he come back? What's going on? Oh man. And they kill Night Stalker too. And Medusa didn't help. The Stone Gaze would have been so helpful when everybody was running after Night Stalker. Oh man. If you're telling me if the Radiant is going to win this would be so awesome. Yes. What? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, first, Medusa is going to get really pressured, but wait a minute. Did Lena just... She just tried it out. Oh god, it just... Oh, is there going to be a kill in base? Yes! No, not in base. She just tried out her use scepter in base. Oh, that's bad. This is so bad. Use your mana shield. Oh, she is down. Pinkamena. Is that how you write Pinkamena? Pinkamena the hand pie? I don't get it. Oh well. But Night Stalkers coming from behind. Yes, use your Nyx Assassin was killed. Oh god, again. There was a lot of tanking towers going on. They are feeding. Medusa is down. Oh god, Medusa rushed the Crystallis. If you need item build hints on Medusa, she is an agility carry. And she needs mana. She's one of the few carries that is really happy about an Eye of Skadi. Not rushing it, but because she needs mana, she needs HP, she needs all three stats. Definitely. So, either buy something for her that regens her mana, for her mana shield, which Medusa in this game isn't using, or buy something for her that boosts her other stats. But not a Crystallis. But again, I did that too. When I played Dota 1. And rushing a used scepter is so bad. At this level of play, it gives her a lot of... It only gives her 10 intelligence. Mana regen is of course nice. Mana regen is nice. And the movement speed is also nice. But the movement speed would even be nicer. Oh, Bristleback is doing work. Bristleback is doing work. The movement speed would of course even be nicer if you had boots, Lina. Missed the stun. On the bot lane we have Phantom Cancer still pushing because that is what his Phantom Lancer doing. And what he's also doing is, oh nice ulti, but doesn't help. Ulti should be used. Oh no god, they're getting the next one. Oh come Bristle, use your... Now you have Warpath. Yes, he used Quill Spray. No, that was an automatic Quill Spray from activating Bristleback. What are you doing? Oh god, this game. Oh god, he goes in. Don't these people know how much burn these... Ah, they were stunned. Otherwise, Nightstalker would have been dead. The burn from these is so bad. From permanent immolation. That's... Oh god. Does it stack? I don't really know. Yes, she uses Mana Shield, but it's not enough. God. Warlock is dominating. Ah, yes, an Aghanim Scepter. Rubik's disconnecting. What are you doing? Warlock is dominating and you disconnect. God, Warlock... Oh no, he's disconnecting too. So sad. So sad. Oh man, but... this game, you can learn so much from this game. AFK farming Phantom lanes are slowly pushing the bot lane. AFK farming Lina slowly pushing the bot lane. Why? Why do you do this? If 2 or 3 of you would just have pushed down one lane, this game would have been so much shorter, but I'm greedy here. I wouldn't have wanted this to go even shorter. Because this was entertaining. Short but entertaining. Let's take a look at the results screen. Come on, results screen. What we have is a Warlock that rushed Arcane Boots and Aghanim Scepter because he could do it. He got a lot of kills, far too many. You can play this Warlock as a kind of I crush you with my golems carry. Why did... yes. But in most games it's not worth it. But Aghanims is very good on Warlock. Especially in the early to mid game. The stun from your ulti and the concluding burn from the golems is really good to kill anybody that's a little bit squishy. But it should be used in team fights. And of course nobody built any support your party items, but in this game I can forgive it. Rubik did something I also did a lot in Dota 1, that is stat stacking. Once I realized that there are 3 kinds of stats and I get bonus damage. If I get more intelligence, I bought only intelligence items on intelligence heroes, and of course that's not worth it. You should have used the other 1000 gold to finish the 4 staff. That would have been much better. Brewmaster had nothing, disconnected pretty early because he dueled like a man with Bristleback. Nyx Assassin also disconnected pretty early, wasn't really necessary, and Viper too, perhaps because he died 3 times, I don't know. On the dire side, Phantom Lancer was just AFK farming power treads directly into what did he buy? Sorry, what did he build towards? You know what he was trying to get. God, a blade of, no, it's a diffusal blade. I'm so sorry, it's pretty early, as I told you. A diffusal blade, it's okay, but he needs mana regen, especially in the early game. A little bit at least. A diffusal is of course Corian Phantom Lancer because he can slow, which he needs, and he has a second slow with diffusal. He can diffusal off stuff from himself and his allies, and especially mana burn on all his illusions. Bristleback got power treads, a Vanguard. Vanguard is is not very often built, and he built it before his power treads. He didn't really understand his hero, and he didn't use Quill Spray enough, and of course Vanguard doesn't give him anything to regen his mana, but he didn't use Quill Spray enough, so didn't really need mana regen. And this Bristleback should have crushed the enemy, really crushed them to hell, and it did quite well. Lena went mid lane, didn't buy anything boots, which is bad. Rushed, used Scepter, which is bad because used Scepter is a nice item, but Cyclone is much less useful, like for instance a Force Staff, which is much cheaper, or a Sheepstick. So as a third item it would, it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Wyatt, but let's be honest, it has gotten a lot cheaper, and it has been buffed again and again and again. But boots are good. Night Stalker, Urn of Shadows, Face Boots is okay, but he's still relatively squishy for... he isn't a carry, he really is more your basic initiator. And of course, Medusa, rushing a Chrysalis is the worst thing you can do. You need boots. Really, Medusa is a fantastic carry. I like her to play her. That's what I mean with that. But she's lacking a lot of ways. She doesn't have a lot of strength gain. She doesn't have enough agility gain. She really is not doing enough damage in the early game. She doesn't have a lot of mana or mana regen. So mana shield is very good. And her main problem is that she isn't the late game carry. So what you have to farm for is having a good mid game. Well, she didn't. Yeah, so if you're playing Medusa, get your boots and then try to get something that gives you mana regen. So she is an okay carry to get a Ring of Aquila on, I guess, and then I normally buy a Yasha first and then a Manta Style, which is nice. If you're an agility carry, that's really nice. Okay, my name is Mommsenwasright. That was a very nice game. Short but interesting. You could learn a lot from this game, and I'm immediately going to make a pause, and then I'm immediately going to cast the next game, because today is Game Casting Marathon. Thank you and goodbye.